It just dawned on me. You must be very happy.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you don't have any more competition. Chris is out of the running.
I take no pleasure from your son's condition, Mrs. Hughes.
No, I mean, you just, it's the benefits of it. You have a straight shot to the chief of staff.
If you're asking, do I want the chief of staff job? Yes. Do I want to get it because your son dies? Absolutely not.
Oh.
I am very sorry for him and for you and your family.
I wish I could believe that.
Kim,
What?
stop. Listen, Dr. Oliver is not to blame for what happened.
I didn't say he was to blame. It's that he takes advantage of it.
That's not true. Reid was the doctor who first took care of our son when he became ill.
What?
He wasn't allowed to tell us because Chris forced him not to. Doctor-patient confidentiality. He had to keep quiet.
Is that true?
Yes.
And he's the one who called in John.
It was all I could do to convince Chris to go along with that.
And what about the golf game with Leland? What about that?
He went out there to watch over Chris. And then when he collapsed, he brought him to the hospital.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's
so sorry.
completely unnecessary. I can only imagine what you must be going through.
Right now, I'm going through terror and anger and guilt. I'm the one with the tired old heart, and I should be in that bed, not our son.
Oh.
I'm the one.
No, just stop it. But we've got to stay strong. All of us, for Christopher's sake.
And what if we leave?
We're not going to.
Hello, Dr. Dixon. Getting your caffeine fix?
Well, there are some things that haven't changed since I've been gone, and one is that the hospital coffee is still horrible.
Well, I know that the Hughes family is very happy that you decided to come back and help Chris.
Well, let's hope that we can make them even happier by keeping Chris alive.
What are his chances?
Oh, I'm not going to speculate on that, no. I just do the best I can. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Tell me about Dr. Oliver. Can he be trusted? And I'm okay, I'll tell you why. Chris has a hell of a battle ahead of him, you know that? Now, he's going to need all the support and resources of the hospital that he can get, and I just want to know, is Dr. Oliver reliable?
He will not let you down.
You sure about that?
It's the one thing I am sure about. When it comes to his job, Dr. Oliver will give you everything you need, and that's all.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. That's all I really wanted to know.
How is he?
It's pretty much the same as when you left.
Oh, I feel terrible for doing that.
Well, so why did you listen to me?
You're gonna tell me now that I shouldn't have?
I mean, what do I know about the right or wrong thing to do when it comes to sticking by somebody you love? I'm an idiot when it comes to romance, you know that.
Great, make me feel worse than I already do.
I'm trying to correct a mistake here.
You're actually admitting to one? Wow.
When it comes to relationships, I seem to be making mistakes left and right.
I'm sure Luke will forgive you.
Time will tell.
I'm scared.
I know. Can I tell you something that I learned today?
What?
It's stupid to try to avoid love because it scares you.
I'm not scared of love. I'm scared of Chris dying.
But if that happens, wouldn't you want to be there for his last moments?
Oh, great. Just say it like it is.
No,
Wow.
listen, you know me. You know I don't sugarcoat things. But the way I see it is, if he has a chance to live, I think you would hate yourself for not being there with him to help him fight, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Then dry your eyes, blow your nose, get your butt back to the hospital where you belong.
I'm sorry. I fell apart.
Don't apologize. This is trying on everybody.
Yeah, I know, but I shouldn't have attacked Reid the way I did.
He's tough. He can take it. I'm more concerned about you.
Well, guess what? I'm concerned about you, too. You're pretending to handle this a lot better than you really are.
I'm not pretending about anything. I'm ready to scream.
That is something I don't think I've ever seen.
We'll get through this. Chris will get through this. Bob Hughes.
I have a lead on a potential heart donor if Chris winds up needing one.
Where?
Bay City General, but we're still in Springfield at the moment.
Tom and Margot think they may have a donor for Chris.
Oh, dear God, thank you.
Is there anything I need to do at this end?
I think it may be too early for that. He may wind up not needing it.
Well, it's good to know, just in case.
Listen, sit tight and we'll keep you up to speed, all right?
Please do.
How's Chris?
There's been no change, and John is working on a plan of treatment.
Well, he's as good as they come, Dad. So Margot and I are on top of things on this end.
Well, thank you, son. It's good to know that there's still hope.
Can I ask what prompted this turnaround?
Luke, he was slapping me around earlier. Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Good for him.
Yeah, you only say that because you're not the one who's getting beat up.
Luke is worth it.
So is Chris.
Yeah, I know.
So why are you still standing here? Get over to the hospital. Oh, I need to get over there, too.
Chris?
No, it's a different case. Can I give you a lift?
No, you go ahead. I have something I have to do first.
Okay.
Reid? Thank you.
Hey, you're back. Yeah, I was coming to check on Chris.
Well, no change. She's sleeping, so at least he doesn't seem to be in any pain.
That's good.
You haven't seen Katie around here since you've been back?
No, you sent her home, remember?
She's had a change of heart since then.
How do you know that?
I was with her when it happened.
Mind sharing?
I guess I had a change of heart, too.
Oh, well, now I am definitely interested.
You were right. I gave Katie the wrong advice.
Tell me something I don't know.
You're determined to make this difficult for me, aren't you?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Well, I went home, and I told Katie that she needed to get back to the hospital and be with the man that she loved.
What made you change your mind?
I guess I realized that if you really love someone, that you shouldn't run away from it just because it scares you.
That's good advice.
Yeah, so I told her to man up and get back to the hospital.
You told Katie to man up?
Well, not exactly, but words to that effect.
Well, I've got to hand it to you, Dr. Oliver. You sure do know how to surprise me.
Well, you know what, Mr. Snyder? Sometimes I surprise myself.
He was a scamp from the time he was born. All I've ever wanted to do is keep him safe.
We never stop worrying about our kids.
I don't think I could, even if I wanted to. Oh, what is it?
What's going on?
Cardiac arrest.
Jennifer, call a code, please.
Oh.
Keep down. Come on.